G'day guys, Aiden from Rabbitohs Nation. So today's game day. I'm super excited and I'm doing a Q&A. So this is so far out of my comfort zone. I don't know how I'm going to really pull this off successfully without making it sound weird and awkward, but I'm going to give it a go. So, got my trusty phone here with all the questions in my notepad. So let's get into them. Now, question 1. Where are we? Question 1. How did you start following the Rabbitohs? So, funny story. My dad is not a big sports fan in general, but when I was a young fella, I was only about 1 maybe, he came home with a little football. Actually, he came home with 2 footballs. So, he came home with a little plush South Sydney Rabbitohs football, and he came home with a little plush West Coast Eagles football. So, they're my 2 teams in the rugby league world. Support the red and green South Sydney Rabbitohs. And in the AFL world, I support the West Coast Eagles. That's how it came about. So this country boy from Queensland supports a Sydney team and a Western Australia team in 2 different leagues. So that's that one, guys. That's how that one came about. My dad bought me 2 little footies, even though he doesn't support anyone, doesn't follow the footy really, watches it occasionally when it comes on. He just wanted me to get into sport, and yeah, those 2 teams have just stuck. So that's that one there, guys. Now let's see the next question. What made you start this page? So I think it was about 2013 when I actually started the Rabbitohs Nation page. My mates and I sort of thought, let's see how far this can get. Let's just have a little play around with the Rabbitohs fan page, and now it's got over 4,000 likes. So that's really humbling to me, guys. I never thought that had ever happened in my wildest dreams. Thought maybe I'd push 200, but yeah, no, it's really, really great. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are awesome. So thank you so much for the support. And yeah, I just thought I'd start the page, see how far it went. Never thought it'd get this far, but it has. So thank you all once again, guys. Appreciate that. Where am I from? So I was born in Rockhampton, Queensland. Grew up in Gracemere, Queensland. 2 small country towns there. Some people here know where Rockhampton is. Not so many Gracemere, and I think it's just outside of Rockhampton. So yeah, that's where I was actually born and raised. I moved to Brisbane about 2 years ago now. And yeah, I'm loving life in Brisbane. We're about to get our first house, my fiance and I, so that's very exciting. We're getting that one built. So yeah, I'll be stuck in Brisbane for a little bit longer. So if any Brisbane fans are around, come and message me and we'll hang out one day. Support the Rabbitohs together. Alright, next question. Will Latrell Mitchell own fullback or end up back in the centres? Well, this one I think's pretty certain now that he will be our fullback long term. I highly doubt he'll move back into the centres now. He's making fullback his own, and he deserves to stay there, in my opinion. He gets better each week, and he can only improve. So, yeah, that's my answer to that one. Latrell will be our fullback, and he will not move back into the centres with our club. Will James Roberts be a bust? No. When Jimmy comes back, I reckon he'll be revitalised, and he will want to rip into the opposition players. We're going to see a new James Roberts, probably a faster James Roberts, and I'm very excited to see that. I just hope Jimmy can get the help he needs and be back on the footy field sooner rather than later. When will we win our 22nd premiership? This one's a tough one to answer. Obviously, I hope it's this year. But with the competition how it is, it's very tight. There's a lot of teams playing very well this year. We've got Parramatta Eels with no losses. So it's going to be tough. But I think we can do it this year. If not this year, I think we've got a good team to build with. And at least in the next 2 to 3 years, I reckon we'll get our 22nd premiership. Maybe even our 23rd one as well. Who is better, Greg Inglis, Sam Burgess or John Sutton? Why do you do this to me? That's a tough one. Obviously, John Sutton being one of my favourite players. I love Sutto to bits, but I think out of those three, Greg Inglis is probably a player you'd want to start a team around. I think he's just got just a better leadership sort of mentality, and he's a known premiership winner. So yeah, mine's going to be Greg Inglis out of those three. If you could sign one player to play for the Rabbitohs, who would it be and why? Whew, another tough one. I would probably look at signing someone like, bloody hell, that is a tough one. Maybe Jason Tamalolo or another forward like that. I wouldn't go for the James Tedesco or Tom Trbojevic. Maybe Jake Trbojevic. But yeah, I think if I were to sign any player, I think it would have to be a forward. Payne Haas would be a massive signing. Thanks, Sam, for messing that one up, mate. But yeah, no, that's probably where I'd go, is probably a forward like Payne Haas or Jason Tamalolo or David Fafita even. All right. Now we've got a few out there questions. How many holes is in a crumpet? I guess it depends on how the crumpet's bloody made. Let's go with an average crumpet probably has about 59 holes. Let's go that one. Bugger if I know. Next one. Is the earth flat? Jeez. No. The earth is not flat, it's round. Anybody that thinks it's flat's an idiot. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. The earth is round. And the last one, sort of one I've just added in there, guys. What's next for Rabbitohs Nation's Facebook page and YouTube channel? Well, I'm just going to keep trying to post stuff on here all the time. Hopefully get some new content coming up when I get better with video editing and all that sort of stuff. I want to do a lot more for the page. I'm looking into getting some people on my side to get a intro done, so we've got our own little intro, and I'm also looking at people that are good with Photoshop to do my thumbnails, because as you can see, my thumbnails are bloody shocking. Yeah, so hopefully just a lot of content for you guys. I know it's probably weird to watch me talk over here. It's weird for me doing it. I'm not the best at it, but yeah, I'm trying. So I honestly thank you so much for your support, guys. You've been so awesome. That'll do for the Q&A for this time. Hopefully we'll get another one up sooner rather than later. This one's been probably about 12 months in the works, with, you know, me posting a status here and me posting a status there, adding up a few questions from there and getting questions from other people as well. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this one, guys, and as always, go the Rabbitohs. Cheers, guys.